The next step is to put the sloper on. I'm just going to use this mannequin, but obviously put it on the person who's going to be wearing it. You want to make sure that if you need a bra, that you have the bra on, because we're going to be pinning it into this costume and you're going to be sending it back to us so that we can sew it in. So first you're going to notice that the shoulders are not sewn shut. So what I want you to do is pinch them together and to go about 1/4 of an inch to 1/2 of an inch down and pin it right through there. So I'm going to go just like this, and you're going to notice the side with an arm has a longer width here. So I'm going to use 2 safety pins, and again going 1/2 of an inch down. And put one there, and then I'm going to put one more right here. Next, I'm going to go to the shoulder without a sleeve. You're going to notice that this width is shorter. This is because we dolman the arm, which means we just cut it up into the neck. So you only need to use 1 safety pin here. Now we want to look at the girth, which means the length of the costume. So I'm going to turn this to the back. And I want you to see if there's any excess fabric in here. If there is, I want you to imagine where the skirt is going to be sitting, and I want you to go below that, and I want you to start pinching out this excess fabric. It needs to be tight, but not skin tight. And what you're going to do is you're going to use 3 safety pins. You're going to put 1 in the center, and then you're going to go out, and you're going to put 1 on this side. And then you're going to put 1 on the other side. Don't worry if when you're pulling this down, the fabric pulls away from the small of the back. We're going to take that out next. Also, you're going to notice on your alteration sheet, there's something marked grow tuck, which is the first thing. If you're concerned about your child growing, what we can do is put a seam here, but move the fabric to the inside of the garment. That way if they grow, we can release this, and then they'll have a little room. We can't do anything to make the garment wider or to lengthen the skirt, but sometimes at the end of the season, this is all they need to get them through it. The next thing we want to look at is the sides of the garment. Now this is really helpful if you have a mirror in front of you so that you can see what's happening, but I'm going to show you this from the back. What we're going to do is we're going to go from about the small of the back to just below the shoulder blades, and we're going to pull in this excess fabric. And as you'll notice as I do that, it cinches in the sides. So again, if you're behind and you have a mirror, that's really helpful. Now we don't actually take the fabric out of the back, so there won't be a seam up here. We take it out from the sides, but visually it's easier for you to see the shape if you have the pins in the back. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a safety pins, I'm going to pin it down here, and then I'm going to keep on going up. So you want to use a few safety pins. If you can get them to work. And just keep on pinning so you get all this excess bagginess out. So I'm going to use about 4 safety pins here. Again, pulling tight, but not skin tight, because you want to leave growth room. As you can see, pin that, and I've pinned that.